Hey, hello, my name is Ricky and I wanted to show you a quick start of QonQrete, this new agentic AI system that I built local first, so you can run isolated in a container on your own laptop. So maintaining security and not being dependent on the cloud. So we go to the repository, we clone it, and we make sure that we have our Docker installed and running. If you don't know or you haven't got it installed, the instructions are here as well for Docker for Mac and Windows. And for Linux, usually the Linux guys know how to install it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll happily help you. Let's go inside. So we have Docker running, then we'll go initialize the thing. The first time might be taking a little longer, as you see now, but all the times ahead from that are a lot quicker. And then we create our task, what we want to let it do. It's this file. And for now we will use this task, create a simple web server in Python with a hello from QonQrete index page. That's fine. There we go inside here as well. Then we run it, the same defaults. What it will do will spin up the container, copy the scripts to it and the agents, and it will get your task fed as an initial task for the instructor. Instructor splits it up into bricks. This is the high sensitivity 9, the lowest actually. This will make sure it's just one task fed as one piece to the constructor. If it's a big task or a multi-page task, we can tweak the sensitivity lower, and it will make like 8 or 10 or more bricks, like sections of your tasks split up into logical parts, being fed to the constructor. The constructor will see them, as you can see, and it will start generating the code. Once it's done, it will create a summary and poke the inspector. The inspector will take your initial task, compare it with the code that has been generated and the summary that the constructor has created, and then come up with a recap. And according to this recap, the constructor was successful and has created our web server. It always has suggestions, because I've said it that way, there will always be a little bit innovative for improvement. But the overall conclusion still says unknown here, but it was success. So we can choose to continue if you want another cycle with these suggestions being fixed, or we can quit and see if this works, what it generated. Or we can tweak by pressing T. We can edit this stuff. You can add something if you like. More stuff be done. More stuff to be done. You can save that and then press Q, and it will feed it along and do the next cycle. And everything will be inside of the cage. It's spawned. That's in here. The cage. And if you see the cage, this is the summary from the constructor. This is the brick task is split into. This is the code. This is the recap from the inspector, telling you if it was as being a success or not. These are the event logs. It's basically what you saw here. And the consoles with the Q, that are the logs per agent, so you can look deeper into the logging, what it actually did. Like this one, you can actually see the whole thing. And the code is always in the code yard. So you want this to quit, here you can do quit, finished, and let's see if the code works. So what do we have here? The app main.py. Let's make it executable and execute it. Now we have a web server, port 5000. There we go. QonQrete web server. So that's basically it. And if you want to have a bit of a, you want to run it automatically, is possible as well. You can either put it inside of here. You put checkpoint on false, so it will run automatically. The limit for now is 3 cycles. Put it on 4. And let's say you do this on false, or you can override manually by running this -a or then /auto. Then we'll do the automatic one as well. And that means it will not ask you for confirmation. It will do the suggestions, feed it back to the instructor again. So let's create another task. We'll make it a little bit more advanced, like a web server, saying hello from QonQrete to the JSON health endpoint, clear readme, a configuration, logging, and these one test that will check the health endpoint, and put it inside of Docker. There. And let's put a little bit more sensitivity as well. Let's put it on 7, maybe. So we have 4 cycles, quick sensitivity 7. Let's see what this will do. Now it feeds the task again. We get a new qage. New code chart. You see all the bricks here now as well. Split up, the task split up. Let's go there. Let's check here. So the constructor, waiting for it to execute it. There we go. I should go on brick by brick. There we go. As you can see, it goes a lot deeper now. You can go a lot deeper by adjusting the brick sensitivity, and we can also go deeper by tweaking this mode. Program mode is the functional mode, like build what it's saying. Enterprises with logging, observability, monitoring, all the stuff around it that you normally want in enterprise environments. Performance is build it, but make it as fast as possible, make it as secure as possible. And this will be let the inspector be a lot more innovative, like coming up with new suggestions, like actually new stuff, not just improvements, and a bit of balance. And the good thing about the bricks as well is you will avoid token limits, because the chunks will be properly fed to the agents. And I also want to implement real soon like a dry run and a cost calculator, and a lot of security enhancements like dropping container privileges and that kind of stuff. Make it really robust, and fix the little thingies like the status unknown, if the result unknown while it's success, like these kind of little thingies. But overall it works really well. And I really like to hear suggestions as well. If you miss any function or you have an idea, I'm also thinking about dynamic scalability or parallel brick processing, like process these all at once, that kind of stuff. It's easy in Kubernetes, of course, and you can spawn containers per agents and easily scale up. But I'm definitely thinking about this locally as well, so we can make the best out of it and basically only have resource limits and not waiting for nothing. Make it efficient. Started as a little bit of a side project, but I really dove deep with it and really happy with the outcome. I'm definitely gonna be spending a lot more time in this. Make it the best possible for everyone, basically. So if you think anything's missing, feedback is always welcome, both positive and negative. If something scrappy, there's some stuff in it where you think, what the hell is this? Get rid of it. Tell me. I'm open for anything. So, yeah, what I wanted to show you is this the automatically detected autonomous mode. As you can see, now the recap is being displayed and instantly just refed to the instructor. See partial success and why, the summary, suggestions, and it will feed the suggestions and this whole output back into the instructor, splitting that up into the suggestions, doing that. And that's basically the flow of the whole QonQrete system for now. And there might be a support agent coming soon as well, called Time Walker. I wanted to do a kind of Git snapshotting so you can go back one cycle easily to that state. So if you like a cycle and it got ruined by another cycle, somehow you can go back, you know, like snapshot style. So definitely more features coming and a lot of good ideas. But first, when I get this solid, of course, that's more important. Yeah, and it supports OpenAI, Gemini, DeepSeek, and Claude for now. Anthropic. Just you set your API key, run this, and it will run all inside the isolated container. And you can cancel it at any time, like this. It will kill them by guns, so they're definitely dead. And yeah, you always have the qage directories here, so you can always check out your code, be persistent. And yeah, that's it for now. Basically the quick start. Hope you like it, hope you want to use it, and any feedback welcome, really. Cheers.